Do you take that trade, Jacob? This bang of a trade?
Sorry, I was in my living room
Pretty good.
picking anybody up. Yeah, yeah, I was on the gold one.
Nice.
Let's see here. 1325.
Hey, nice.
Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, dude, you weren't too far off with that little move up. I left mine at 77 and I got tapped out.
Oh yeah,
I like barely got tapped out on that.
yeah. Kind of
Like,
right before it rejected right there.
yeah,
But
like it went
oh,
down, rejected at like 74,
uh-huh.
but then it ended up getting down to what is that?
Ultimate.
66.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, not too far off, and then it pretty much
No.
has been rallying ever since.
Yep.
Not
I mean,
rallying, I guess. It's just
but
kind
I
of
mean, it
increasing.
would we'd still be in profit, but we'd be kicking ourselves if we didn't, have it where we did.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, we pretty much bottomed it out,
Yep.
and where we got in was like
So money.
perfectly, perfectly at the peak of that little.
So money.
Like it didn't even come close to touching that level any other
No.
time.
Like we could have had stops realistically like up here above at this level, and that would have been like risking off of one micro on this account, risking 176 to make 489.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, I did 3 micros.
yeah, that's definitely the way to go with the 150. That's what I do on my top one account here.
Yeah. And yeah, I forgot I had gotten in. I had gotten into it when you decided that we were going to pull out of the NQ.
Yeah.
I actually ended up doing 1 micro buy.
Oh, one micro buy.
Yeah, and I set my stops, dude.
Yeah, it ended up smoking take profit
Well,
if we would have stayed in that cell. I know Dyson still took it and
well,
he's
no,
saying
I took the buy when you said we were gonna. You thought the direction was going the other way, but I just went with 1 micro,
yeah.
dude. That I don't know how I didn't get tapped out overnight, but I must have been at like minus, I don't even know because it went way down.
Yeah, you'd have been probably got in around 2046 right here. So 960. So you'd have been like, that's not terrible. You'd have been about
Well,
like
I think I
500
had it
bucks
at
if
a
it went down.
thousand. I had it at like whatever it was, like just under 1,000 loss. Dude, I must have barely dodged that
Yeah. No, that
because
like,
now it's like 125 in the green.
see, that's what's nice about like, um, this is going much lighter risk is
You can stretch it.
you can stretch it out, man. Because this is playing out the way I thought, like off the 4 hour. But it ultimately came down and hit take profit. Um, exactly
Oh,
what
I
you're
see what you're
saying.
saying. Right. Like we would have tapped out, but then it just shot right back up.
Yeah. Like Dyson got in a seller here, and my take profit would have been these lows. And so it would have smacked, you know, hindsight, should have stayed in both. But there's nothing I can do. I have to just continue to trust my analysis. And if I'm not 100% on it, then I'm just not going to take it because then I'd be, laying in bed that night being like, man, should I be in this trade or, you know,
Yeah, for sure. No, I mean,
but um,
hindsight's always 2020.
exactly. But yeah, it ended up playing out kind of how we initially thought. It was just the daily looked good, and that's why Dyson really took it. But um, I just thought we were gonna get a push up out of there quicker, like we're getting right now. But since you're in this, yeah, I mean, it is tricky. I'd be careful. Like the 4 hour doesn't have much of a bottom wick, but the
I mean,
idea
I just moved it up to um like when I got on here, I just moved it up to like
break even.
yeah, pretty much like
Nice.
$25 profit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just moved it up and then like my
Heck
yeah,
yeah. But I mean,
I'll
we
probably just
probably
leave
won't.
it
What's that?
leave it rocking.
Yeah, leave it rocking for sure, because you still have uh, some extra profit you can make before you get to that 50%, obviously.
Yeah. See if we can get her up to 1500 plus for the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's freaking crazy, dude. I can't believe that didn't get tapped out.
Yeah, you probably had your stop loss kind of below these lows here on the 4 hour, and it respected them. Came back up. What is up?
Another dub.
Another dub. How much did you get on that?
$482.76.
Same. Close to the same.
And then on the old Kibbity Combine, 1448.
Nice.
Yeah, buddy.
What'd you get, Jacob?
I think on the gold I was at 12.25.
Okay.
Or no. No, 13.25, sorry.
All right.
Did you go three contracts, Jeff? Or
I
four?
went three on, yeah, I went three on the Combine.
So with y'all's 150K, I mean, if I had one and I was trading the combine, now for the XFA, I'd be doing about around three, like 2 to 3, just depending on next starting. I'm saying starting next week. Um, and
Well,
then
starting next week.
well, because I know you've probably been doing just one
Yeah.
contract right on your 150K.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, I think you could up that to two since you have 150K, because I'm doing one on my 50K, and I'm still comfortable with the stops. You have, I guess it's a little bit different because you just took a payout, so your maximum loss limit is 0. What's your account balance at on that?
Uh, on this one, it's my account balance is 2738.
You should be able to take a payout.
I can't until I get her back up to like 3,500.
Oh, okay.
Remember, because
Yeah,
it was at 50%
gotcha.
or 7 grand.
Yeah, you have the same kind of. That's what happened with me on top one, but not as bad. Um, which is fine. But yeah, on your combine, you could realistically go like half a contract, 5 micros.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like you're making 1,500, you could realistically you can max out what you're making. You can max it out at 4,500. So for me, it's like if I'm trading that 150K, which I eventually, I want to get another one here soon. Like I would like to get it, in 2 trades. So it's like you get in the trade, however much you need. So like for this play, for example, which is awesome. I was talking to Jay. We called the top and the bottom, but like you could be like, okay, we're getting in right here, and our take profit's gonna be right down here at 50.80. So 520 ticks. How many micros do I need to get to that 4,500? Quick math.
9, would it be?
Let's see. Yeah, it'd be about 8 or 9. But yeah, you do 9, and then you just adjust it to 4,500 or whatever. And then your stop loss would also be 4,500, which you could blow the account with, but it's like
Yeah.
the quicker
Yeah,
you get to the
that's my
XFA, obviously the
problem.
better, instead of trying to dilly-dally around with the combine. But I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just it at the same time, that's what I would do, and it's different for everyone. Like Dyson trades the combines a little bit different. It's just all
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah, dude.
personal,
If I'm
like
not like, I get what you're saying. For me, like if it's, bro, I'm not gonna sleep. I'm gonna obsess if I'm risking, you know, 2,500 or 3K on the downside. Like I'm gonna
right.
be watching. I'm gonna be watching that bastard all night. I'm not gonna sleep.
Right. Or you just got to think I'm risking $150, but
Yeah, 209. But yeah,
209,
no, I
yeah.
get your point.
But no, yeah, that's fair too. And so maybe on the trades that we take during New York session, you can go heavier risk up because you know you're going to be awake and you can manage it and check on it throughout the
Yeah,
day. So
yeah, for sure.
that would be, yeah, a little bit different. But no, I get it.
That was kind of the thing, like, on the combine, like I'm good with, like I'm pretty comfortable risking like 1,500 loss, right? Because it's like then you could do that technically 3 times, right?
Hmm.
So like if I'm not awake,
Right.
like I can sleep knowing that
Your
I'm good
account's
with
not going to be
that.
toast when you
But
wake up.
anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
Declan, so last night I set I set most of my stops and I had to go get the kids to bed. So I like took Abel to his room and stuff. I'd left my computer open. I come out in my kitchen. It's like 9:15, maybe 9:20. And I
Hmm.
hear your mom talking and it's coming from my computer. So I walk over and I was like, oh, maybe everybody's still on. I get on there and it's literally just Dyson's computer screen muted. And then your dad and then me. And your dad had shut his laptop, but he had left the meeting open, and because Dyson didn't leave, it kept the meeting open. And
So
so I
it's,
could hear your mom talking to Blythe about her phone, like just random stuff. And so
yeah.
I'm like, I like unmute myself. I'm like, Kelsey.
It's like,
I
wait, where's that coming from?
said it like a couple times. All of a sudden, like I just see Blythe open the computer and it's just her face. And she's like, that scared the crap out of me. And I was like, yeah, your dad must have just, because usually when you guys close the Zoom, it just disconnects everybody.
Yeah,
But I think because Dyson's computer didn't get turned off at whatever. But
it kept it running. That's funny.
Yeah.
so I was like, yeah, I was just like, last thing you want is a little recording device right next, right in your living
Yeah,
room.
yeah, no kidding.
There'd be no coming back from that.
No.
Jacob hearing not tonight, babe.
My back hurts.
Can I, can I get a poke? Not a day.
Yeah, we'd probably be able to snip some good Jeff stuff out of there.
Oh, yeah. Thank God it's just all men.
Hey, babe,
Sit by.
gotta get a poke.
In an Arnold Schwarzenegger accent.
You
Can
want
I
I get
to
a?
want you.
Uh,
Yeah, that's literally, sadly, that's what I thought. I was like, I'm gonna make sure that Jeff knows that his
I
computer is
appreciate that, man. Much
still
respect.
on.
Much respect, buddy.
oh, that's awesome. All right, I'll be right back.
Dude, I can just picture Dyson just walking into his office, 10:20 Central Time. It's like, what the hell is going on?
Right, I know.
That's literally all I could think about. I was like, dude, because I know you keep that computer like right on your coffee table.
Yeah. Sure enough.
Oh gosh.
like to lose. At the same time, it's the SEC tournament and get ready for the NCAA tournament. I'm all for them winning. So you have a chance against them. I think that's the case.
Right. Last about ready? Good. Okay.
Kelsey. Jeff mutes it. Gonna get him trained up here.
think we call it here in like 10 minutes.
For what?
You said for why?
Yeah.
We do. I mean, we're not going to take a trade.
Oh, we're
Good
not.
for the week. Now, with this, it's a little bit different, I guess, for you because you haven't hit your like you still have gas left in the tank to hit that 50% at 4,500. But with this trade, it's like it's technically the trade for the day, like the because Asian session bleeds into New York session, but yeah, there's no reason to give back profits to end the week. We're green.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. Although we are in America, and this is America.
And this gives me the freedom to go wherever I want today.
You're like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done. I logged my 20 hours of work this week, and I'm
Yeah.
out of here, bro. I'm just messing with you.
No, yeah. Yeah, I just don't see why we'd get in another trade and give back
sure.
the profits, you know?
Yeah.
Had such a good week.
Resurrected the combine and up 1350.
Let's go.
The profits are mine.
They're mine.
Will not give back the profits from this week on Friday.
Yeah.
That would be foolish.
I'm telling you guys, there's nothing worse. The amount of times, like in the first year, where I would be like, bro, this trading thing's nothing. I finally got this thing down, homie. Friday comes along, all hot and heavy, green for the week. Give it right back, and then you gotta sit and think about it over the weekend.
Little double up for the weekend.
Yeah. Double down.
That's the old 2 a.m. double up catch up at the old Indian camp.
Oh yeah. The old Indian camp.
But then you have to drive home an hour, and you're thinking about ripping the steering wheel off the edge of the road.
Gripping that steering wheel.
Catch a claim just to get yourself back to even.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I just opened my work computer up and it's like, you have 55 tasks due today. And I was like, that sucks. Usually it's like 30 to 35, on a normal day. Yeah. Like, thanks.
How do you get them knocked out? Do you just grind it out for an hour or two, or do you like to spread them out during the day?
It depends on the type of task and also if I have meetings, but yeah, my goal is I want to try to get all my cold call tasks done between 9 and 10:30, and then or 8:30 to 9:30. If I have under 20 cold calls to do, then I'll do that. But yeah, and then the rest is just kind of sprinkled around meetings and deal follow-ups and all that stuff.
Gotcha.
But yeah. Can I flip my camera? Yeah. So it kind of looks like when I log in, it looks like this.
You gotta click through those all? Golly.
Yeah, but then the ones you can see where they're all consistent, those are my sequence tasks. So I have automated sequences when I'll go through and I'll do an hour of vetting, right? And I'll tee up a bunch of stuff and roll them all into a sequence, which will be email call for a week. So it's every day, one day it'll automate an email, the next day it'll automate a task for me to call. So today, just the way I was vetting this week, everything kind of dumped in today, all the vetting I'd been doing. So I just got all these. I was no.
I just gave myself a lot more work on Friday.
That's what I'm saying, because I did well, so I did most of these on Wednesday, and then I adjusted my sequence yesterday because I didn't want to wait 2 days to call. I didn't realize I'd put 2 business days. So anyway, I adjusted it yesterday, and I just didn't really think about it, but they all came due today. So I was like, oh, yeah.
Sweet.
So yeah, that's the bulk. So I'll just start knocking into them.
Nice.
But just the way she goes.
Way she goes.
Yeah. Just waiting for those people to sign that agreement I sent out yesterday.
Oh, nice. That'll be a nice little check.
Never fails, man. Never fails. You send that out.
It takes forever for them to sign it, even though so did they like pretty much verbally agree, and then you're like, okay, I'm gonna send you this over in writing?
Yeah, so like they verbally agreed. So I sent them a note like, hey, here's I need to know who's executing the agreement, uploading billing information, and then I need to know every single person you want to be involved in onboarding, right? So it's training and stuff. So they have to get that back to me, and then I piece the agreement together, send it over, input all my fulfillment notes, and then basically wait for them to sign. But these bigger deals like this, there's so many different people, so you're kind of working through like a champion.
Mm-hmm.
And so a lot of times you lose direct access to who's going to ultimately sign, so you kind of lose a little bit of like ability to push them along.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to just lean on your champion. In this case, the champion happens to be the dude's wife, so it makes me feel a little bit better.
Yeah, that helps.
But yeah, they're a massive insurance agency out of Massachusetts.
Oh, wow.
Like 10 offices, like 100 employees.
Dang.
Yeah. So yeah, my original quote to them was 24,000 annualized.
Mm-hmm.
But then they beat me up a little bit on price and got me down to like 19.5. But
Still.
yeah, our quota's 40, so that one deal is half my quota.
Half of it.
Yeah.
And that's for the month? That's your quota for the month?
Yeah, so it's 40K ARR. So basically take 40K, divide it by 12. That's how much in monthly payments I got to sell. Yeah. So it works out to be like 3,300 or something.
Uh-huh.
But yeah.
Yeah, that sets you up pretty nice then for.
Yeah, I mean our quota is a joke. Like
yeah, 40K. I was about to say, it seemed like you're pretty above and beyond that.
Well, no, I mean it's a joke because like most, like we probably have 2 reps per month out of 7 hit quota.
Hit quota, gotcha. They just set it the bar that high.
It's just too high. Yeah, it should be like when I started, it was 20.
Oh wow, so they doubled it.
Yeah, and since almost 7 years, they've doubled our quota.
Wow.
I'd be like telling Jeff he's got to sell 100,000 bricks.
Well, that's kind of from what our last conversation about, like quotas and stuff for Acme. That's what they're doing too. It's like or to get in the President's Club, you gotta sell a crazy amount, or just something it's just like you're like that's not really that attainable.
Yeah.
Well, it's always going up, right? It's like, oh, well, you did whatever. 5. I don't even know how you guys pallets. I don't even know units. Do you charge by the brick or by the pallet?
The cube.
Yeah, by the brick. It's by the brick, and so. But they're always just for President's Club. I mean, I could still have a killer year and not be penalized. I just won't make the President's Club this next year because they set the standard way too high. I mean, I'd be usually there's like 25 total people that go. I'd be surprised if there was. I would be shocked if there was 10 next year. So
Damn. Yeah.
they're pushing other products other than what we manufacture. Like we carry this line of metal siding that looks like wood, but it's metal. And so they're you have to sell $6 million worth of material to be eligible, and 40% of that has to be product other than Acme manufactured brick. So,
Of course. Yeah. Why would you want to?
why would you want to sell the things that?
Why would you not want to sell your own
make?
product that you have better margins on? Sure. Totally.
Oh man,
Makes perfect illogical sense.
right? Yeah. So
Yeah.
Dude, that's just the way. Yeah, it's so freaking. It's so dumb. Like our company is like, yeah, like growth wise, like year over year, probably consistently been clipping at like 10 to 15%. But they're like, we need 25. So it's like, oh, okay. Well, instead of like adding products or like doing something proactive, they're like, we'll just lower quota or we'll just lower commission. Right. So they're like, if we lower commission 5%, well, there we go. There's that puts us at 20.
yeah.
The numbers look better.
And then the sales team is just like, sure, yeah, no, that's great.
Yeah.
You're not going to do anything to help us get more closings. So sure, yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. You just bend me over with a paddle and just beat me.
Oh, they're always, and it's very confusing too to kind of always stay on top of it and be like, oh, okay,